Track gain control. There's nothing more frustrating than having a well-established recording routine, only to have it all go sideways for no apparent reason. That's the situation that prompted this edition of Stuart's Audacity Tips. For today's tip, I'm focusing on the gain slider in the track header controls. This controls if and how much Audacity changes the output level of that track during playback. Its purpose is to allow adjustment while mixing multiple tracks, as is common in music production. For VO purposes, where we normally work in single-track mono, it has no use. It does not change the amplitude of the waveform on the track, so you won't see any change in the track display. But small changes make dramatic differences in the way that track plays. The scenario that brought this up was this. An audiobook narrator colleague reported having the volume of a recorded track suddenly go way into the red, even though the same process as usual had been used. The waveform looked normal and had been normalized to -3 dB, as is often the case for audiobooks. But upon playback, the playback level meter was pegging to red, and the audio sounded dreadful. The culprit was the track gain control. It had been moved just a little bit to the right, as seen here. But as you can see, that small shift to the right represents a 6 dB increase in output, which is actually doubling the perceived volume of the audio. And since the track had been normalized to have -3 dB peaks, a 6 dB increase in output results in many places exceeding the maximum possible volume, known as full scale. This is what caused the output meter to go into the red and the audio to be clipped in places, sounding awful as a result. So, if you suddenly have unexpected output levels when everything looks normal, check the track gain slider. Make sure it's set to 0, like this. Hope this helps. I'm Stuart.